Hey everyone, it's Allie and welcome to my channel, and today I am super excited to bring you a bins haul. If you're new here, welcome. I am a part-time reseller. I just sell on Poshmark, and I honestly put in probably about 8 hours into my little business every week, and I'm able to make a pretty good profit. And one of the ways I do that is by sourcing as cheaply as possible. And this is something that I'm trying to continuously be more intelligent about. I do still enjoy going to places like Goodwill to source, but every thrift store is really raising their prices. So if you do have a Goodwill outlet, aka Bins, Bayou, it could be a really good place to get items for your reselling business for quite cheap. So yeah, although I will absolutely say shopping in a traditional thrift store is a lot more enjoyable for me than going to the bins. I'm not one that loves the chaoticness of the bins. The price really makes it worth it. So on this particular day that I went just a couple of days ago, I was only there for an hour and 15 minutes. That's from me getting out of the car to getting back into the car. So very, very good. And I was able to find 33 items for $62. Now my Goodwill bins is $1.99 per pound. I know they're all a little bit different, but that works out to just $1.87 per item. But all right, with all that being said, let's go ahead and get into the haul. This is gonna be a bit random. I think that is one of the fun things about bins hauls is that you just find the weirdest stuff there sometimes, and then you'll find something pretty good. But anyway, I will start off with the 2 pairs of shoes that I got. And then I did get a couple accessories and bras, so I'll then move into that, and then just the rest of the clothing will be a free-for-all. Okay, so they put rubber bands on the shoes sometimes to keep them together. A lot of times not, but the 2 pairs I got were fortunately bound together. But this is a really cute neutral pair of snow boots, and these are from the brand Aldo. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but their name is on the bottom, and there is a little bit of dirt, as you can see. I mean, really nothing crazy at all. I just need to literally take a washcloth and get them off. But other than that, these really do seem to be in pretty darn good shape. And this brand Aldo is not that cheap. These definitely would have retailed for over $100. They don't do amazing on the secondhand market, but I think that these are just such a good winter staple. And they are a decent size at a size 7, but I think that they'll still move for around $30 to $35. And that is the great thing for me personally in getting items for a much cheaper price than even Goodwill's. I am very willing to accept offers. I just do this because I'm trying to pay off my student loans and I absolutely love thrifting. So I'm not trying to make, $40,000 a year. I'm not trying to make a full-time income. So I'm very happy to accept pretty much any reasonable offer. So with that being said, definitely check out my Poshmark closet if you are interested in any of these items. But yeah, these were in a picked over shoe bin. I also don't usually fight at the new bins. I will go over 5 to 10 seconds though after they roll out because I find people move on very, very quickly. But yeah, nobody snatched these up in a shoe bin that nobody was looking through at all. So I was a little bit surprised by that. Okay, and the other pair of shoes were also bound together. And these I love. I am absolutely a sneaker girl. I love the Converse style. But these are from the brand Keen, which I've heard a lot of people talk about. I know a lot of people really enjoy selling their sandals. I've honestly never found them before. Maybe I found them for maybe an expensive price, or maybe they were really worn. I know I've seen them before, but I never thought it was worth it to pick them up. But of course, at the bins, why not? And these are in really, really pretty good shape. And again, I just really do like the style, and I like to sell things that I personally like myself. These are also a great size, a size 10.5. So I could probably fit into these. I'm more of a size 11, but yeah, worst case scenario, I might be keeping these. Okay, next, this will probably not do well. This will probably not sell for very much, but I just could not leave it behind. It is this adorable little cottagecore fall leaves bag. And this is from Longaberger. They sold baskets. You used to like have big basket parties at your house if you've never heard of this brand before. And fun fact, I live probably 30 minutes, maybe not even 30 minutes from the Longaberger building that looks like a giant Longaberger basket. And it really, really does. Like if you like this company and you are around the Ohio area, I do think it's kind of worth just coming by to see it. Although it is getting a little bit dirty, I would say. It needs a little bit of a washing. But anyway, I do think that this is so cute, and because cottagecore is still pretty in as far as I know, I feel like it will be in for a while. I will absolutely use all those keywords to try to sell this. And then maybe somebody that really likes Longaberger, collects Longaberger items, since they don't sell them anymore, they might be on the lookout for this. Longaberger is actually back in business, so forget everything I said about them being out. But the inside looks really nice as well. It's in overall great shape and weighs basically nothing. And speaking of weighing basically nothing, my husband, he actually comes to me with the bins now because the area is not the best and I usually end up with a lot of stuff. He helps me carry, he looks for a few minutes and then he goes and does work in his car. But he did find this really cool postcard. I really, really like this, but the best part of the postcard is that there is this whole little message on it, and it's that beautiful script. And this was from New York, New York. It was heading towards Dayton, Ohio. Very cool. It was sent to Miss Virginia Cranich, I think. And it was from Gloria, Roy, and Mark. And it says, "Hi, sweetheart. Here's the bullfighter I promised to send you, but you're probably disappointed. The real thing costs too much for postage. We are having a marvelous time over here, but the rain is keeping us in more than usual. It will be much nicer when the rain season is over and we can get out to the parks and go for walks. Happy birthday, honey. We are sending you and Jan a present soon." That's so nice. Oh, from 1960. It's such a fun little postcard from New York. So I'm not sure what I'll do with this. I'll probably frame it and display it, especially because it is a nice message and I like to decorate with a lot of vintage items in my house. Oh my gosh, I just thought I might look up that house number. I might send this to that house. Wouldn't that be fun? I will keep you guys in the loop on what I decide to do with the postcard. Okay, so I just went down a rabbit hole trying to find information out about these people, and I couldn't really find that much, but I did find this guy named Victor Cranich, and there's no one of the name Victor on here, but this guy's 63 years old and he lives around Dayton, and I feel like that's not a very common name, so I think I'm just gonna mail it to this dude because I found his address in a not creepy way, and I'm just gonna write a little note with it and say like, hey, I just found this like at the Goodwill outlet, and explain that to him. If this is someone you are related to, cool, I hope you get a kick out of it. And if not, do with it what you will. But I don't know, wouldn't that be the coolest thing ever to get something in the mail from a stranger like this? Like, I think that would be cool. So I'm gonna mail this to Victor and I will update you in a future video or on a community post or something if I hear back from him. But I know that's not why you're watching this video, so let's get to potentially a very nice item here. So as I was walking out, actually when I was looking through the bag bin where I did find that Longaberger bag right before I was checking out, I did come across this scarf, and it says Christian Dior, and it feels very, 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 very nice. It does have an old lady smell to it, and I'm gonna say classy old lady. So I am pretty dang confident that this is authentic, although I'm not a luxury girl myself, so I'm quite unfamiliar, but I do know what feels good, and I do think that this feels good. And yeah, definitely let me know what you think. I was looking online, and I know a lot of the scarves will have like another like little white tag or something on that will say Christian Dior, and it will say the fabric content, but that is not on here. But from what I was seeing online from those other pictures, it looks like it could be very easily cut off or just fall off. And like if you're wearing it around your neck, that might be a little bit itchy, but I don't really know how well it would sell without that interior tag on it. So let me know what you think I should do with it. Let me know if you would be interested in it. Otherwise, I'll probably just hold on to it for a little bit and try to find somebody who I think would appreciate it more than I would. But so lightweight, I was not gonna leave it behind. All right, then in another bin that I went to fairly soon after it was rolled out, basically what happened was they rolled out one clothing bin and then like 15 seconds later, they rolled out another clothing bin. So the people who were like lining up, they got very distracted when the second one came out and they kind of just hopped over and then never seemed to go back to the first one. They just very quickly did like a first layer. Is there anything good there? No, let's go over. So I was very excited to see that. I was happy to dig through that barely looked through bin. And I found a nice pile of Torrid items, and 3 of them were more intimate pieces. So I will show you those now. And Torrid doesn't sell for a whole heck of a lot, but it does seem to move pretty well, pretty quickly. I just really love to pick it up and have it in my closet. This I think is so pretty. I love to wear purple myself. This is from Torrid Curve, and it is a size 2X, and it's more of a velour, velvety feel sports bra. It's in really good shape. And this one I was debating on. I almost left it behind, but again, I figured so lightweight, bins, what the heck. It is a bra that could be worn strapless. It has a really nice lace detail in the back, but it can also be worn with straps, and it is missing the straps. And I am quite sure that I actually have this exact same bra that is also missing the straps that I picked up from Goodwill, and it's not really getting very much attention, maybe because the straps are missing, I don't know. But yeah, this is in great shape otherwise. It's a size 44 triple D, and I know it's gonna sell eventually, and I'm very happy to let this go for a good price. This one will probably do quite well, actually. Again, from Torrid. I don't know if you'll be able to see too much of the detail, but this is more of like a lingerie, a bodysuit piece. This is Torrid Curve, and it's a size 0. It's a really nice, neutral, basic, a little sexy without showing too much. So I think that that will move quite well. Okay, sorry if my sleeves bother you. They tend to bunch up. But now we are moving into the clothing, and I personally like to get a lot of vintage at the Goodwill bins. I find personally that at least the days that I go, a lot of the people that are obviously resellers also that go, they're just not really interested in the vintage. So I'm happy to pick it up if it's a cool piece. But I also have some really nice and solid bread and butter pieces as well. Like this one, this is a Zara knit turtleneck. It's a size small. That is what that tag looks like. It doesn't have a materials tag. It was cut out, so I'm not sure the exact fabric content, but these Zara knit pieces are pretty high quality, and this is a really nice neutral. My sister is actually going to be starting her student teaching this fall, and she asked me to be on the lookout for some good, like minimalist neutrals that she can wear in a lot of ways. So there are a few pieces here, including this one, that I will just take a picture of real quick and send to her before I list it. But I do really like this. I'm not a big fan of brown myself. I don't feel like I look that great in it, but I think it is still a pretty trendy color, and I like that there is a lot of dimension to this piece. It's surprising to probably you and me both that I did end up picking up, I think, 2 different Forever 21 pieces, and that is a brand that I would absolutely never pay up for just because the original retail price is not that high, so you're not gonna be able to sell it for very much. But I did find a couple pieces that I thought were just really cute, and I'm hoping to move them for maybe $15 to $20. This one is a size large, really pretty pink. Everybody is loving pink at the moment, so that's always helpful. But it is a jumpsuit, kind of like overall style, ties. You can wear it like a halter, and you could wear something underneath it, or you could wear it open, wear it more in this warm season. But it is probably a little bit of a cropped fit, a wider leg, so that's great too. Sorry, I'm sure I'm not showing this the best, but then the back is a little bit open, but it has this kind of tie detail. It is a bit stretchy, so real comfy. I would definitely not have picked this up if it was a size small, but I usually wear a size large, so I might try this on. I do think it is really stinking cute. This with like a little white turtleneck underneath and some sneakers, I think is an adorable fall outfit. or spring or summer, whatever. Okay, this is one of my favorite pieces that I've found. I think it's so cool, and it was just sitting at the top of a bin. The dark academia, light academia, cottagecore, it's still very in, especially when you can find these like authentic, vintage, very interesting pieces that not everybody else has. They tend to do very well on the secondhand market. So you can see all that lovely detail there. So I'll absolutely be tagging light academia and cottagecore especially, and you can tie it in the back there. And it is in perfect condition. There is not a thing wrong with this. All the tags are cut out, unfortunately, so that's not going to help me too much, but that's all right. But I would guesstimate that this is probably about a large, maybe even an extra large. This one, I was so surprised to find nobody had picked up as well, because this is a great brand to sell. Forgive me for my probably horrible pronunciation, but that's what the tag looks like. It might be Innis Crafts, Innis Crafts. Basically, anytime you see a wool sweater and it says it was made in Ireland, I would highly recommend picking it up. This is 100% merino wool, and it's a size medium. I kind of prefer to sell the more like fisherman style cream sweaters. I think that those do very, very well, but this one is adorable too. It is a black sweater, and it's actually a cardigan, but it just has this one button up at the top. And I looked everywhere for like a big hole or something like that, and I could not see anything. It's a very, very nice piece. I did pick up these Levi's jeans for men. These are a size 42, so a little bit of a bigger size, so hopefully that will help them sell. And you can see that they do have a little bit of fading, and I do need to give these a wash. I still need to take care of literally everything. I haven't put anything through to the wash. I haven't depilled anything yet, but these are just a really nice basic pair of jeans. I think that this is a really nice flattering color. This is personally like my favorite color of denim to wear. Another little Zara top. This is a size small, and this is the newer tag Zara. Would not have paid too much for this just because it is a tiny little top, but it is very, very cute. It's definitely a statement piece. It was in great shape. And of course at the bins, the only thing that matters in terms of price is the weight. So when I find something like this from a good brand, I'm absolutely gonna pick it up. Okay, this is a fun skirt. When I first saw it, I was thinking maybe it was ModCloth, which is a brand that is really known for kind of patterns like this. And who knows, this might actually be a ModCloth brand. I know that they do have kind of sub-brands under them, but this is actually Eva Rose, and this is a size 1X. That's what that tag looks like. But I love that it's a size 1X. I think it is an adorable little skirt. Like if you lived out in Arizona or somewhere like that and you were a teacher or you just really love fun prints as I do, this would be a great option. So I'm excited to look into this. I did pick up this little Old Navy dress because it had a lot going for it. It's a size 2XL, another very kind of cottagecore piece, has this little off the shoulder moment. And it's a really just delicate and sweet and comfortable dress. Has a little bit of a ruffled detail. The back is smocked, and even though it was a white garment at the bins, I can't see a darn thing wrong with it. This, however, I looked over for quite a while and failed to notice a hole that's right by the tag, so I don't know how I missed that, but I'm still gonna sell this. This is Belle France, and it is a 100% cashmere cardigan. You can see that hole, that very obvious hole that I don't know how I missed, but it is 100% cashmere. It is a size XL. Very, very comfortable, of course, as cashmere is, and it is just a really nice basic piece. And I have sold a very strong handful of cashmere pieces in the past that did have holes in them. So of course I'm not gonna get as much for it as if it was perfect, but I'm still happy to list this. Okay, let's get through the rest of the torrid. I think I have 2 pairs of shorts and a pair of jeans. These are a size 20. They might all be a size 20 actually. Absolutely will do my best to get everything listed in the next couple days before you guys see this video. And of course I do want to push out these more summery pieces to buyers before the fall really comes in. Yeah, this is a 20 short. These are the jeans, and these do have a little bit of pooling, that I didn't notice super well at the bins. I swear, like, you miss things at the thrift store after you study them, and then the second you get home, you're like, oh, look at that obvious flaw. It's like the lighting is trying to trick you, but the pooling is not too bad. I'll definitely still sell these. They're a really nice light wash with some distressing, but not too distressed. And then here's the other pair of shorts, again, a size 20, a little bit more distressed. I might even sell the two pairs of shorts together. I have to think about it. I don't love to do that because then I'm always afraid somebody's not going to buy the bundle because they only wanted one item. And it is pretty easy to just bundle items together, especially if I see that somebody goes and likes both of them. I'll just create a bundle and send an offer for them. So that's why I don't often like to create bundles automatically, but I know a lot of people do that with a lot of great success. These are some Can jeans, which I've heard a lot of people talk about the fact that they really love this brand. I think I've only sold one pair of shorts from them, and they did not fly out of my closet by any means. But these are a size 30, really nice size there, size 10. And these are a pair of jeans. We're going into fall and winter, so I'm hoping that these do a bit better. I do love the raw hem. I like the subtle distressing. I do like the wash a lot. So hopefully I'll get like 25 to maybe even 35 for these. I'll have to look a little bit more into the brand. Okay, this is very random. I threw it into my cart to think about, and then I kind of forgot about it because it got buried. But it is a vintage Walt Disney World hat. Just a normal adult size, but maybe 12 bucks for that, we'll see. This is super random as well, but I could not leave it behind. This is pretty much 100%, I would say, handmade, but I don't think that will keep it from selling because it is very fun. Again, kind of like a ModCloth looking piece, but look at this fun dress. Talk about an art teacher dress in the best way. Like, there is this whole scene with the swan and it's all patched on there. And yeah, even though I would say that this was handmade, it was done pretty well, I would say. And then the back is plain. And there's no size, of course, there's no tags anywhere, but it is decently big. I'd say probably a size maybe XL or 2X. Here's that other Forever 21 piece. I think that this is actually so cute. This is a size 3X, so great size there. And it is kind of like more of a fall cottagecore dress, but you could of course wear this as it is, but I would love to wear this with like a little black turtleneck or again a white cream turtleneck underneath, some tights, and then you would be good to go. You have a very adorable fall outfit. The back is really beautiful as well. And it is lined. Like, Forever 21 is weirdly hit or miss. Like, some of their pieces are actually kind of nice quality. And this, I believe, is a linen blend as well. So there's a good amount going for it. And because it didn't retail for a lot, I probably wouldn't get more than 18 to 20 for this, but I'll probably list it at 25 and just see what happens. But because this is so cute, I think it will move very quickly, which is always ideal. These are Abercrombie & Fitch. They are the ankle straight ultra high rise curvy love jean, which is a very popular style. The only thing really going against these jeans is the fact that they are a size 0 or 25. That is what that tag looks like if you want to become familiar with the style. But they're in fantastic shape. I love the wash of these, and Abercrombie & Fitch jeans really can hold a lot of their value. So I'm hoping for, I would say, 35 to maybe even 45 for these. I'll probably list them at 50. I picked up this jumpsuit definitely based on style, but this brand is Gabrielle Union for New York & Company. And unfortunately, this is a smaller size extra small, but we're at the bins, and I think that this is so cute for fall. But it has 3/4 sleeves, and it is a zipper front denim jumpsuit. And yeah, jumpsuits are quite popular, and I find that I do especially well with ones that are denim, and this is a pretty thick denim. Like, I would not be surprised if this was close to $100, maybe even more than $100. Not really sure what this brand would retail for. I'll of course try to find a stock photo for this, but so cute, high quality, was not gonna leave it behind. That would be adorable with like some little kind of hiking boots and then like a bandana in your hair. That would be an amazing little fall look. I did go ahead and pick up this little graphic tee. I do like to sell graphic tees, but I feel like I never find good ones at the thrift store. And then at the bins, I seem to find a good amount. This is a size medium, and it might be technically vintage, as in around 20 years old or something like that. But I'm not gonna say it's vintage because I don't know for sure. But I do really like the graphic. It's a pretty comfortable, nicely worn-in t-shirt. This is another one I wouldn't mind keeping for myself, but I'm gonna list it for now. Okay, this one I picked up for my little niece, Scarlett. And exciting news, I now have two little nieces. My sister-in-law and my brother, they just had a little baby back in July. Not gonna share photos or anything for privacy, but she's so cute. Her name's Rowan, so I'll have to start looking out for fun little vintage pieces for her. But Scarlett is 3.5, and she wears more like a 5T. She's definitely a tall 3.5-year-old and the smartest little girl I ever met. But I found this corduroy little jumper, and I think it's so cute. It has this little duck embroidered on there, and it feels quite high quality. It is absolutely a vintage piece. And look at that tag. I'm not sure what size this is. Yeah, I was not able to find a tag with size anywhere on here, but I thought it looked about her size, and hopefully she likes it. If you saw my last bins haul, then you'll know I found little Scarlett a vintage space t-shirt, and she looks super, super cute in that. She really liked it. Okay, back to t-shirts. I was surprised nobody picked this up. This is a t-shirt from The Mountain, and this is a size large. And it has a dragon on it. So yeah, not really my thing, but I could see like actually a cute girl wearing this like with bike shorts or something like that. Or, you know, maybe a guy at a Magic the Gathering tournament would also be interested in this t-shirt. So either a nerdy boy or a cute girl will probably pick this up, but it's in great shape and feels very comfortable. This is a sweater from Madewell, even though the tag is coming off. This is a size small. And this one I also got from that bin that people left very quickly after it was rolled out. This is a wool blend cardigan, and just, I mean, the most perfect long line open cardigan for fall. So, so comfortable. Just needs a little bit of a depilling, but overall in great shape. Yeah, this is 10% alpaca, 30% wool, so really high quality sweater. And it was just from fall 2019, which feels like not that long ago, 4 years ago now, but really not too old at all. This is another one that I'll probably snap a picture of and see if my sister wants it. I do like to pick up these kind of dark academia style pants when I can find them in good shape, good size, good brand. These are from 9 West. They are a size large, and they are more of a crop cut. So these would be very, very cute with some booties. I kind of want to try these on now because I'm like picturing the look, and I've been looking for literally like 3 years, I feel like, for a good pair of pants like this that are comfortable but not like too thin, you know? I feel like I find a lot of the Alfred Dunner pants that look like this but are just not as high a quality. So I'm gonna try these on. I just convinced myself, but if I don't want to keep them, then you'll definitely see them listed in my Poshmark closet. This is one of my favorite finds. I think this is such an adorable piece for fall and so comfortable. This is one of my favorite brands too. So this brand is Soft Surroundings, and I would absolutely say it's more of a mature brand, but they just make really, really comfortable, high quality basics. I would say their prints are geared more towards a more mature audience, but they're solid pieces. I really love myself. I've got a few of them. So this is a size extra small. As you can see, it's a lovely orange, perfect for fall, very stretchy, maxi length dress. Oh my gosh, and the last piece, I didn't even realize it, kind of more of a basic one. I absolutely picked this up with my sister in mind, but this is newer tag, American Eagle, so if she doesn't want it, I'll for sure still list it. Size small. I really like this one because it's a nice cut. Like, it's slightly cropped, but not super cropped. It would just hit you well at the top of a skirt or at the top of some high-waisted pants. So that's why I picked this out with my sister in mind, because I figured she could wear this so many different ways this fall if she wanted to. Just needs a little bit of a depilling, but overall it is in great shape. But all right, everyone, that is everything that I picked up this week from the bins. I am very happy with everything I found in just about an hour. So you don't have to be there for hours and hours and hours. It all depends on what you're looking for. I'm just looking to find interesting items that bring me joy, that I hope will bring other people joy as well. I'm not really out there looking for luxury type pieces, and I am absolutely here to tell you that you can make some great money on the secondhand market by picking up pretty bread and butter pieces. It all adds up, especially when you are paying the bins prices. And I'm planning on going to the bins about twice a month from here on out. So if you like these kind of videos, definitely make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any of my future uploads. But thanks again for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.